Hi there again and welcome to the second part of my November 2021 missions update. I felt it appropriate not just to talk about what has been happening in recent weeks and days and how I've been blessed to be among many of my brothers and sisters across all the denominations and streams of Christianity, but I also wanted to share with you a little bit of snippet of what might be happening in the future. We have to be careful when we project things because of course James tells us in chapter 4 that we ought not to say that we do this or do that, but rather if it is the Lord's will. So God willing, in December I am planning to be home around about the 4th of December. I'm going to be home for about a week. I'm going then to be travelling over to Dunoon for Saturday the 11th of December, where I am speaking in the Dunoon Town Hall in an outreach meeting. I will be with the New Life Christian Fellowship on Sunday morning of the 12th. I'll be speaking in Anacher Christian Fellowship on Sunday the 12th in the evening. And then I'm going to be spending some days with friends, partners, prayer partners, pastors, leaders around that west of Glasgow area, including Dumbarton, Alexandria, and maybe even to the city of Glasgow itself, just sharing and talking and praying and encouraging one another. And on the Friday evening, that is Friday the 17th of December, I'm going to be joining with the Rehoboth Fellowship in Glasgow, which is a Church of God, a Pentecostal Church of God fellowship, where we're going to be having not your usual nativity play, but a cultural Christmas celebration. I am so looking forward to that, where it's going to be among an Indian congregation and a variety of cultures actually joining with us then. So it's going to have a really international flavour, and I have been asked to bring a word, a gospel word that night, so I'm looking forward to that as well. I may also be speaking somewhere on this Sunday the 19th of December, but obviously appreciate that many pastors, it's their Christmas time, so I haven't quite finalised that. Thereafter, I'll be spending Christmas with my family, as I'm sure many of you will be. And then into January and probably into February, I intend to be spending that time at home. As you can appreciate, when the weather sets in, it gets cold and frosty and icy. Travelling and living in a 24-foot motorhome becomes a little bit more challenging. So it's my intention to spend probably 4 to 8 weeks perhaps at home. During that time, I intend to redesign and repost our website, harvestscotland.com. I also intend to review and redesign and reprint some of our PR material. I've been asked for that a lot as I've travelled, just flyers and information. And because some of that information has changed, I need to update that, so I'm going to be working on that as well. But primarily during that time at home, I'm going to be doing some writing. My friend and my publisher has asked me, we want to do a rerun of my book In Search of Ancient Past. We've actually run out of all the copies now, and we need to do a rerun, but he's asked me to do a postscript chapter on COVID-19. Even though it's still going on just now. So I am intending to sit down and write about some of the experiences, not just my experience, in fact probably not very much of my experience, but more of what I've experiencing and hearing and listening to my brothers and sisters across the country as they have gone through this time. So if you haven't got a copy of In Search of Ancient Past, I'm afraid I can't send you one just now. You'll have to wait until we do that reprint, which hopefully will be happening soon after February, and we'll have more of them available for those who would want them. So I'm not going to be sitting on my laurels over the Christmas, the New Year and into the New Year. I'm going to be quite active in catching up then, and also, as I mentioned in my first part of this missions update, I'm going to be liaising with various leaders, denominational leaders, and how we can help them, to serve them, to encourage their people, to train and to equip the saints for works of service, and to get involved with missions, real full-on missions of taking the gospel into our villages, our towns and our cities in the nation of Scotland, and England and the United Kingdom and beyond. So keep us in prayer as we go through that. And God bless you. I'm sure I'll be in touch with you before Christmas and New Year. But if not, may you have a blessed Christmas, a really prosperous New Year. And may God bless you abundantly in the year to come. God bless you. Until the next time. Goodbye.